Tourism affects local economy and the quality of life for absolutely everybody in this room. And I know when you think about advertising and promotion, we don't really see that here in the Tri-Cities because our focus is to have people from outside the area see these commercials that we've created. So I want to take a moment to share, and this is why I got moved, because we had a little video thing going on. So anyways, I'm going to share a commercial that we have that is shown in the greater Seattle area.
Thinking about getting away? Think Tri-Cities.
Think 300 days of sunshine.
Think adventure!
Think oasis.
Think colorful.
Think fresh. Think good times. Think memories.
Did we mention sunshine?
Your weekend starts here.
To plan your weekend getaway, check out visittricities.com. Tri-Cities, Washington. Thinking about getting away? Think Tri-Cities.
Think unexpected! Think sunshine!
Think gourmet.
Think relaxation.
Think uplifting.
Think down to earth.
Did we mention sunshine?
Think escape. Your weekend starts here.
To plan your weekend getaway, check out visittricities.com. Tri-Cities, Washington.
Pretty impressive, don't you think? Right on. That commercial runs for 10 to 12 weeks in the Puget Sound region on Northwest Cable News, as well as ABC, CBS, and NBC affiliates, reaching over 1 million viewers. This television campaign is complemented by direct sales efforts at trade shows, media blitzes, and convention marketing events that take place simultaneously in the greater Seattle area. It is a comprehensive approach that is designed to drive visitors to our region during the slower spring and early summer months. A very similar campaign will take place in the fall from mid-August to early November. So even though you don't see the Tri-Cities being advertised locally, there is a very active plan in place. This is important because there is a significant return in our advertisement investments. There are actually over 4,000 jobs tied to tourism in our community. Each year, visitors spend almost $50 million in the Tri-Cities, including $47.8 million in retail and $118.1 million in restaurants. The National Restaurant Association's Research and Knowledge Group states that $1 out of every $3 spent in restaurants is related to tourism, and that is actually very significant. As of January 1st, 2012, Washington State became #1 in something. Can anybody guess what Washington State became #1 in? And I'm not talking about Washington State University Cougars. Probably already knew that. No guesses? Well, Washington State has the highest minimum wage in the nation. It increased to $9.04 in January this year. Fortunately, tourism spending helps small businesses survive in our community with the rising cost of staying in business. When tourists are here, they are relatively unnoticed by the public. They are everywhere, and they spend money. They blend in, and you may not even recognize them. Do you know what is really great about tourists? They come here, they spend their money all over town, and then they go home. But then they think about how great our community was and how they want to come back. So that's good. We are very fortunate because our 3 cities have long recognized the benefits of tourism. Richland, Pasco, and Kennewick all have invested in meeting venues and sports complexes that aids in bringing in out-of-town visitors. Sports complexes promote the development of our local youth athletic programs. They also are very attractive to statewide, regional, and national athletic events. Each year, our community hosts an average of 190 events that attract 100,000 convention and sports delegates who contribute to an average of $30 million in visitor spending at local businesses. Due to the recent addition and improvements in our facilities, in 2012, the Tri-Cities will host 8 new sports tournaments, attracting an additional 5,000 out-of-town visitors to our region and generate an additional $1.1 million into our local economy. Pretty cool, huh? For the last few years, the Tri-Cities has shown desirable growth, while most communities in the region and across the nation were harder hit by the effects of the recession. What will the future bring for the tourism industry? There are a few key factors. Okay, I told you Washington State was ranked #1. Well, now we're ranked 50 out of 50. And do you want to know what we're dead last for? Chris, you can't guess? Okay, and I'm still not talking about WSU, just to let you know. Washington State is currently ranked 50 out of 50 for state-sponsored spending on tourism. As of July 1st, last year, 2011, the state of Washington closed the doors of the State Tourism Office. This is absolutely shocking, really. As an industry, tourism supports the statewide economy with $15.2 billion per year in visitor spending, and 143,800 jobs in Washington State are tied to tourism. And we have the highest minimum wage, and we don't even have a state tourism office to help us offset that cost. So, the Port of Seattle, the Washington Restaurant and Lodging Association, and the Seattle Convention and Visitors Bureau formed the Washington Tourism Alliance, known as WTA, to help combat the lack of financial support for tourism. Currently, work is underway to develop a funding mechanism that will support statewide marketing initiatives. The State Tourism Office provides numerous opportunities for cooperative marketing for the Tri-Cities that actually no longer exist. So as a result, marketing programs are now much more costly for local destination marketing organizations, such as the Tri-City Visitors and Convention Bureau. Visitor spending is made up of several components, including business travel, leisure travel, and convention and sporting events. The good news is that we are positioned to do well in several of these components. Due in part to the marketing efforts of the Tri-Cities Visitors and Convention Bureau and ad campaigns such as the one we shared earlier, interest in traveling to the Tri-Cities to visit wineries, play golf, explore our natural resources, and enjoy our weather has never been better. The Tri-Cities is also growing in popularity as a destination for conventions and sporting events. Our facilities and meeting venues rival any destination in the Northwest. However, one area of uncertainty is in the business travel segment. In 2011 was especially strong in this segment as stimulus dollars invested in Hanford resulted in increased business travel to the region. There is still significant business travel to the area, and it remains to be seen how much of an impact the reduction in spending will have on local hotels and other tourist-related businesses. I was actually excited to hear from Matt McCormick from DOE earlier that funding may not have as big of an impact as we had originally thought. And also the idea of having the Hanford area be a national monument or a national park for our area will increase that leisure travel business, which is very, very exciting. I want you to know in 1992, I helped open the Silver Cloud Inn, which is right here in Kennewick. It's now the Quality Inn. And prior to 92, when that hotel opened, the last hotel that opened here in the Tri-Cities was Kavanaugh's, and that was in 1979. So from 79 to 92, no hotels opened. And I'm telling you, Kennewick was so excited to open Silver Cloud Inn, and so was I, actually. Currently, the Tri-Cities, and actually since then, numerous hotels have obviously opened. I could name, Comfort Inn, Clearwater Inn, Fairfield Inn, Super 8, all those hotels, Holiday Inn Express, Hilton Garden Inn, Courtyard Marriott. I could go on and on and on, but a lot of hotels have opened since '92. And currently, the Tri-Cities is seen as a very desirable market for hotel expansion. Numerous hotels, including national brands such as Marriott's Spring Hill Suites and Town Place Suites, Hilton's Embassy, Homewood Suites, are all currently seeking funding to open here in the Tri-Cities. The locations that these hotels are looking for is near track, right here near the Convention Center, Horn Rapids, and George Washington Way, so they're really all over the area. This is truly a sign that the Tri-Cities travel and tourism is very strong and desirable for hotel investors. So new hotels will definitely come into the market as soon as funding is available. In closing, the immediate future of the tourism and travel industry looks relatively stable, with strong performance expected for both group and leisure travel. At this time, hoteliers are closely watching the business travel segment. So, the next time you are out and about in the community, if you're playing golf, at a winery, at a restaurant, a theater, wherever you are, you might see a tourist and you don't even know it. So, here's my request. Show these visitors how great we are here in the Tri-Cities and give them a big smile to make them feel welcome to come back. Thank you.